All right. So, Cindy, obviously we wouldn't share a problem with you if we didn't have a solution. So, what's the solution? Well, we took a lesson from Mother Nature. What do you see in the sky after a rainstorm?
A rainbow.
A rainbow, exactly. That's why we call the rainbow a rainbow. Mother Nature uses water to clean the air that we breathe. Cindy, if you're driving down a dirt road, you look behind the car, big old billowing cloud of dust, right? If you drive down that same dirt road, though, Cindy, after a good rain, do you see any dust?
No.
No. We actually coined the phrase that wet dust can't fly. Now, we use water, Cindy, to clean our bodies, to clean our dishes, to clean our clothing, to clean our food. Would you agree that water is one of the best methods of cleaning?
Oh, yeah.
Well, the Rainbow uses water as well. It is certified as an air cleaner. It's also certified asthma and allergy friendly. Now, without further ado, let me go ahead and show you the amazing rainbow. Excited?
Really?
See what Phil was what he's so excited about, and what he wanted to show you, right? So, Cindy, this is a really simple machine. That's the rainbow. A lot of people say it looks like Darth Vader's helmet or something like that. But it has two basic parts. It's got a top right here that houses the motor, and then the bottom right down here actually holds the water. Now, the only thing that we haven't figured out all these years is how this machine can get its own water. So, Phil, would you mind? Just go ahead and grab some tap water there. And if you'll rinse the factory dust out of that for us, Phil.
Sure.
So, Cindy, have I done anything today so far that you couldn't do?
No, not at all.
Pretty easy, right? So, you ever seen anything like this before?
Never looked under Darth Vader's helmet.
Okay. So like I said, right now Phil is on his third of 4 presentations, and all of the referrals that he's received from the presentations are all used to help him get started with the company. Anytime somebody buys a rainbow on the 4 demos that we're going on, he actually does get a commission for that. Plus, like I said, he's earning some bonus credits. So you have the same opportunity that he does. In fact, everybody that we show a rainbow to does have an opportunity to get a rainbow for free. Thanks, Phil. You got it. All right. So what makes the rainbow work, Cindy, is right here. It's called a separator. And that's actually what's patented on the rainbow. And what that separator does is it spins around at 25,000 revolutions per minute, which basically just means, Cindy, it goes very fast. And as it spins around, it separates the dust from the air, if you can imagine that. Now, as it's separating the dust from the air, Cindy, it's going to create a turbulent water bath down here where the dust gets trapped. Now, nothing visibly floating in that water. If that water were in a clean glass with some ice cubes instead of that bedpan looking thing, you would drink the water, wouldn't you?
Oh, yeah.
Clean drinking water, right?
Yes.
As clean as the tap water is going to be anyhow. So to get your rainbow to work, it's very simple. All you do is put the top on the bottom and turn it on. So what we're doing right now, we're taking all this stuff, Cindy, that's up in the air, we're actually pulling it right down here into the rainbow. Now if you take a look, you're going to be able to see all that dust, dirt, germs, hair, lint, allergens, bacteria. Can you see that from where you're at? Okay. Getting pulled from every corner of the room right down in. Now, as I mentioned to you, it's a little bit like having a rainstorm right here in the living room. So what we did for you today, Cindy, we brought in a little bit of lightning, some thunder. Just kidding. Thanks for laughing. My jokes are silly, but I appreciate you laughing at them anyhow. But no, seriously, this is equivalent to a 130-mile-per-hour hurricane. Now, can you imagine anything going in there and not getting wet? No way, right? So the impurities get trapped in the water, and then the clean air comes out. So this is actually the cleanest, freshest air you'll smell. unless you step outside after a rainstorm. How would you like to smell that air in your home all the time? Now do me a favor, Cindy, go ahead and put your hand on here and feel the power there. Pretty powerful, huh? Now because it's so powerful, and sometimes I gotta use my notes. But that's why this is so awesome. They give you notes and make it really easy to do. After about 15 minutes, you would have cleaned most of the air in this room. Then, Cindy, to maintain it, there's actually a low speed. Now, after about 6 weeks, the average dusting is down to about once every 3 months. If you only needed to dust your house 4 times a year, would that be okay with you? And as I mentioned to you, the Rainbow is certified as well, certified as an air cleaner. If you had one, would you use it? Mm-hmm. And so that's one of the main functions, Cindy, of the Rainbow. It's an air cleaner to process and clean the air. Now, we'd like to say that it's the only one on the market, but it's not. But it is the only one that uses water. Now, most air filters, Cindy, if we looked at those filters under the microscope, they kind of look like this. Mm-hmm. The tiny particles make it through, but the major problem is that the big particles get stuck. Mm-hmm. And what happens when a filter clogs up?
Nothing goes through.
Right. It doesn't work, right? Our filter doesn't have those problems. Our filter's in motion. Water's not porous, so you can't clog it up. Now, just in that little bit of time, let's go ahead and take a look at what we pulled out of the air here. A few minutes ago, you might have considered drinking this water, Cindy. Let me ask you a question. Would you drink that water now? Isn't that crazy? That's all the foul, dust, and dirt this machine's pulled out of the air that you normally have to breathe all the time. Now, if you wouldn't drink that water, does it make any more sense to be breathing the air?
No.
And Cindy, where would you rather have all that stuff? Up here in the air where you have to breathe it, or down here in the water where you can pour it down the drain and out of your life forever?
In the water, of course.
Now, Cindy, you think I ever get a different answer than that?
Probably not.
No, and if you were sitting over here doing this, you think anybody would ever tell you different?
No.
And like I said, we're hiring, we're looking for good people. And I think that, Phil, like you said, I think she'd be really good at this. Yeah.